Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome to the Wasteland 3 beta. Now, we've got about 3 to 4 hours worth of content ahead of us, so I will have to break this up into multiple episodes. That said, I know a lot of you have been waiting a while for this, so let's dive right in. First things first, we need to set our difficulty. And it is worth noting that the exact difficulty you choose will enable or disable certain combat mechanics. We'll stick with Ranger difficulty, just to make sure everything is turned on. Ranger Headquarters has dispatched a convoy of Rangers to Colorado to establish a lifeline of vital supplies to Arizona.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fella calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah, it's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
Wow, that is a pretty brutal intro. Alright, so, to my surprise, they actually included the full character creation system in the beta, with the player creating 2 initial squad members. Now, we could keep things simple here and go with a couple of pre-gens, but I think we'll just make our own. Oh, I'm not going to go over everything here. I might make a separate video for that, but for now, we'll just try to keep things moving. First up, we've got Retcon, Squad Leader.
Choo-choo! Oh, man. They see us.
You want a brawl? Here they come.
Now we have to pick a background, and... Love that. These are pretty straightforward. They're a flat passive bonus with no discernible drawbacks. They might end up having some impact on future events in the game, but I'm not actually sure about that. Next we've got appearance, and I'll be brutally honest here, most of this doesn't matter. It looks nice, but it's just going to end up getting covered by your armor. Still, we'll make a few basic changes. I think that looks fine. Next we have to choose our starting weapon, and if you've played Wasteland 2, then these categories should look familiar. For the most part, this stuff's all unchanged, though several of the categories have been combined into a single parent skill. Shotguns and pistols, for example, are both covered by the small arms skill. In this case, I think we'll stick with the assault rifle. Then we've got our attributes, and again, if you've played Wasteland 2, this should look familiar. They even use the same classic acronym. Retcon's our leader, so we'll keep this pretty basic. We'll put 2 points into coordination, so he can fire 2 bursts per turn. We'll put 1 point into awareness, so he's not blind. And then we'll split the rest of his points over intelligence and charisma. That way he can actually lead. It is worth noting that you will get additional attribute points starting at level 3. Then we have our skills. And I'll admit, despite my initial reservations, there's actually a fair amount of skills to choose from. Enough so that you really do have to specialize your characters. Retcon's still our field leader, so we'll pick appropriate skills. We'll just try to make sure we don't spread him too thin. Otherwise, we'll never actually pass any skill checks. Let's go ahead and double up on automatics. It does seem like we're being dropped right into a combat zone. And finally, we have to choose our quirk, which is purely optional. Just like with quirks in Wasteland 2, or with traits from Fallout, these are basically potent buffs that are offset by particularly potent debuffs. It's also worth noting that some of them will change your default appearance, so keep that in mind. In this case, we'll play it pretty safe. We'll grab Prospector, which grants us an extra chance to find gold while looting, at the cost of 1 quick slot. I can live with that. That's it for Retcon. Let's get our second guy set up. Now, I actually had my patrons, the Raiders, submit characters for this, and the lucky winner is Jace Orcblood, who will be providing us with some much-needed heavy firepower.
Come and get it, scumbags!
We'll go with the Raider-Hater background, former Raider turned Ranger. Make a few quick tweaks to his appearance. I guess we'll give him the skull face, just in case it does end up mattering. Oh, and we'll also make him jacked. Starting weapon is obvious. And here we will start getting a little cheesy. We're going to dump pretty much everything into coordination. That way, he'll occasionally be able to fire multiple bursts per turn. Doesn't leave us with much, so we'll pull 1 point out of charisma, and then we'll put what he's got left in strength. He'll need that for the heavy weapons. Skills are pretty straightforward. He's our heavy weapons expert and our general mechanic, so we'll place his points accordingly. Looks fine. And finally, we get his quirk, which is where the other half of the cheesiness comes in. We're going with Serial Killer, which reduces his action points by 1 per turn, but grants him 3 action points every time he gets a kill. That's actually pretty fantastic. Okay, Retcon, Orcblood, let's get you guys in that frying pan.
November. Try to train on this heap of shots, but buy me a minute and I think I can get the weapons online. That hurts.
Die! Kill the door! She's still breathing! Get ready.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'd like to see if we can actually save our squad, but I think they're scripted to die. Wow, strong start. Action points. Action points allow you to move, attack, and reload your weapons during combat. Each weapon costs a certain amount of AP to fire. You have enough left to fire your weapon again. Damn straight we do. You know what? We'll leave the easy target for Retcon. We'll lay down some suppressing fire.
Take me
Good
to
grief.
the flame!
Okay. Spending leftover AP. You may have some leftover action points after making your move with a ranger. No worries. Spend that leftover AP on either ambush mode, a defense bonus, or save it for the next turn. Well, we don't have enough to fire again, so yeah, we'll have Orcblood prep for round 2. Now we'll have Retcon pick off the stragglers. Oh, wow. Huh.
Over here, you two. Come here. Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam. We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it?
Understood, Major.
Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no giving up here, there's no going back. All right, move out.
Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on, cousins! Don't let them scatter! Keep them together while I reload the rocket gun! Ooh, man, I love this thing!
Healing after combat. Your rangers are injured. You'd best heal them quick. Your rangers are armed with a med hypo they can use to heal themselves. Select the injured ranger and access your items through your action bar. Basic movement. To move your characters, right-click on where you'd like them to go. Try it now to proceed with your mission. Group versus individual selection. You're now controlling a single character. This is useful when navigating minefields or positioning your party before combat. However, while exploring the world, you generally want the entire group to be selected. You can select your entire party again by pressing spacebar, or by clicking and dragging your mouse to box select your entire group. Just real quick, before another tutorial pops up, we actually saved Team November. I didn't think that was possible. Normally, a robot shows up on turn 2 and slaughters the entire squad, and then you have to use the Kodiak to destroy it. In this case, I guess we just slaughtered the ambushers too quickly. Tread marks lead away from the ambush. If a ranger vehicle escaped, the broken ice has hidden their trail. There are powder burns on this ranger's jacket. They were shot at point-blank range.
Are you washed in the blood?
Yeah, don't,
In the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb.
Don't do that.
Here they come.
Take cover! Get off the ice!
Duly noted. This ranger was beaten to death. This ranger's corpse's eyes are wide open. They reflect the fire of burning trucks. This truck is empty. Looks like the occupants managed to escape, but you can't tell where they went. Someone sliced open this ranger's abdomen and removed his intestines. Judging by the expression that is frozen on his dead face, he was alive when it happened. Well, that is lovely.
Where's your CO? How should I know? Maybe you blew her up already.
Liar! I want her head. It's gonna be me who bring it to Jarrett. Where is she?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hiding her from me. Fuck! Your friends are here. Okay, Hotlanders. Drop your guns and she doesn't die. Got it?
Wait, nobody has to die. Just leave and we won't shoot.
Alright, fine. I'm going. I'm telling my cousins you're here.
Thanks. Saved my life. You probably should have killed that gal, though. Gonna warn her friends.
We were trying to keep you alive.
And I appreciate it. Just watch yourself. They're right outside.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Thanks. You guys are lifesavers.
Any other survivors from your squad?
Not Likely. Most of them burned with our transport. Couple more went under the ice, and... Wait. Major Tom. He might have made it. Saw him take off like a bat out of hell after we wrecked. Don't know if he'll come with you if you find him. He gets pretty spooked, but take these. Might get his attention.
Good to know. Who's Major Tom? Prasad is our major.
Major's just his nickname. You can just call him Tom when you find him.
Understood. Let's get you moving.
Gotta catch my wind first. Let me stay here and guard your rear while you take care of the ones around the corner. Be careful.
All right, let's see what we got here. Radcut's coupon. The coupon reads, "Free haircut at Radcut's Barbershop. Let our nuclear-powered robo-barber give you the ultimate trim. For free! Valid for new customers only. Survivors will be charged full price on future visits. Warning, prolonged exposure to robo-barber may cause hair loss." Good luck. A tape from Jody's folks, wishing her well on her mission with the Rangers.
Your ma and I ain't much for saying goodbyes, Jody Bell, so we're gonna slip this into your pack before you leave in the morning.
We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return.
And don't you worry about us none, we'll get by. We always do.
Remember not to sass the officers. And don't drive so fast. You ain't racing to Colorado and back.
Just keep your head down and your eyes open. And we'll be counting the days till you come home.
Well, shoot. Now I'm really glad we saved her. Looks like the Dorseys haven't been camped here long. They must have known you were coming. That certainly doesn't bode well.
Hike up, cousins! More Highlanders coming!
Bye! Ruining our fun. Guess we better finish off the rest of them. Post up, cousins. Don't let them get the drop on us.
Well, that is unfortunate. Looks like we've got one on the flank here, and the rest down in the field. Alright, let's have Orcblood set up near the fence, and we'll have Retcon pick off the straggler. Ah, nice. Taking cover. Quick, take cover. Taking cover protects you from enemy gunfire and improves your weapon's accuracy. There are two types of cover, partial and full. Full cover provides the best protection. Watch out though, cover only protects you from attacks coming from that direction. Flanking. That enemy is taken cover, and you're unlikely to hit them from here. Try moving to a new firing position by right-clicking on the battlefield to flank him. Well, before we do anything, let's see what Orcblood can do. Not bad. No other clean shots, though. Wow, okay. Prep for round 2. Oh, that guy's actually pretty tough. Hey, look at that. Couldn't quite make it far enough. That'll do.
Rangers, this is Major Prasad. I took an outflow pipe through to the far side of the dam. Now it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and we'll... Shit! Incoming fire! Taking cover!
Well, that's no good. Hostage taker's key. A worn key taken off the body of a sadistic Dorsey raider. Medipack. That's handy. Let's go ahead and get that slotted. In retrospect, giving up that quick slot might not have been advisable. This ranger was dragged out of a vehicle, disemboweled, and left to die of blood loss and cold. Delightful. Hey, frag grenades. Upgrading your gear. You've looted an item upgrade. Click the inventory icon or press the I key to access your inventory and equip your new gear. Well, we already know how to do this, but let's equip your new gear. Choose a ranger to equip your gear to by selecting their ranger portrait. Then double-click your gear to equip it, or click and drag it into your character sheet. Alright, moving on.
Oh, another gut puppet to my name. You hearing this, Erastus? You ought to be here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
Nothing but a twisted heap of broken bones and crushed organs. At least it was over quick. Ah, and there's our first warbot. Enemy detection. Look out, there's a big-ass robot ahead. It'll fuck you up if you try to fight it. Luckily, it doesn't see you yet. Stay out of its detection range to go unnoticed. If you stand within its detection range for a few seconds, it'll attack you. To get the jump on an enemy, be the first to attack. However, we cannot stress enough how badly that robot will wreck you right now. Duly noted. We will look for an alternate solution. Yeah. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward. Well, that was easy. The computer display reads, Aegis Automated Defense Network. Status ready. Enter command. Okay, we're not trained in nerd stuff, so I guess all we can do is shut it down. The display reads, Defense Network disabled. Sysadmin authorization required for restart. Alright, simple enough. An entire team of Rangers were turned into Swiss cheese, probably by those gun-toting mechanical death machines over there. You'd best avoid them entirely. This Ranger was crawling away from his vehicle when he was killed. Someone sliced him open with a knife and let him bleed to death. You ain't ready for the Duke. Duly noted. Attacking objects. If your squad skills aren't high enough, sometimes brute force will still work. To break down a door, smack a misbehaving computer, or forcefully shut down a power generator, select the attack option in the quick bar and then click on your target. The more damage a weapon does, the more effective it will be at bashing things. Certain objects, such as reinforced doors or ice walls, may also require explosives or fire damage to destroy. Okay, let's see if we can cut this thing down. Alright, looks like we're going to have to go heavier. Ammo is going to start becoming a problem, though. Thank you, Jace. Hidden objects and perception. Wow, what was that? Some objects in the world are hidden. Each ranger has a perception stat that indicates how well they're able to spot hidden objects, like mines, traps, or secrets. And in this case, we've spotted a frag mine. Thankfully, Jace knows explosives. Scout armor. Designed to protect against the most dangerous enemy in Colorado, the cold. Armor +2. Army rifle. Sturdy battle rifle, known for its reliability and stopping power. Looking good there? And yeah, that's a slight upgrade. Generator plus powered gate. Another puzzle solved.
Rangers, Prasad here. Took care of the hostiles who jumped me, but those bastards are still up there on the dam. I found a spot to hunker down and give you some cover when you get there. But I'm afraid this'll be mostly on you. Good luck, and hurry.
Don't like the sound of that. Rabbit's paw. Lucky for you. Maybe not so much for the rabbit. Sign-up sheet. Sign up for the Chicken Fight Battle Royale. 10 teams will enter the lake, but only one will emerge victorious. Sign-ups available now for our premium club members. Please note, participants will also need to sign the wrongful death waiver sheet. Thanks. This is the world we live in. Let's get that rabbit foot slotted. Injury kits. Nice. Probably means there's a tough fight coming up. Alright, let's see what we've got. On the other side of the door, you can hear rough voices and laughter. And rocket fire. Yep, I'd say we're in the right place.
Ah, damn it. Looks like we killed them all. Guess the fun's over. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Howdy, Hotlander. Oh, as much fun as it is killing folk long distance, I like it best when the deluge of blood happens up close and personal. You know what I mean? The rest is gonna be sorry he stayed home. He loves him some entrails.
Who's Erastus?
My big brother. He'd have loved to taken a piece out of you, but that's okay. I'll bring him one later.
Who the hell are you people?
You don't know much, do you? The Dorseys are the harbingers of the deluge, the motherfucking end of the old world, and the beginning of the new. And it all begins here, you little prairie dog. What I do to you, the Dorsey's gonna do to all of Colorado. So squeal all you want. No one's coming to save you.
Holy shit! They done killed Jared! Thought he'd never shut up. Heads up, Rangers. More incoming.
Okay, guess we're doing this.
Dorsey blood and lives? Dorsey's vengeance is coming!
Trying to drop. easy.
Into the deluge cometh!
And that'll do it. Leveling up. Your rangers have leveled up. Each time your rangers level up, they gain extra constitution and are granted bonus skill points to spend on upgrading their skills. At later levels, you'll also gain additional attribute points to spend. To upgrade your skills, press the K key, or click on the inventory icon, then go to the Skills tab. Buying new skills. Leveling up rewards each ranger with points that can be spent to upgrade your existing skills, or learn new ones. Early skills cost 1 point to upgrade, while more advanced skills may cost several points to upgrade. Upgrade a skill by clicking on the skill you want to unlock. Alright, well, we just saw that we're already running into skill checks that require 2s or higher. Let's focus on boosting our non-combat skills. I guess Orcblood could use an extra point in big guns. Alright, level up complete. Let's loot the field. And check on the Major. Why are we picking this up? It's worth 15 bucks, that's why. Not gonna question it. And that would be the downside to just blowing up the battlefield. Still looked cool, though. Veteran's Ranger Star. This gleaming ranger badge is a sign of hope in troubled times. +1 hardass. Well, I feel like hardass would fit Orcblood better, but he's already got a trinket, so... This is another ranger from your convoy. She appears to have survived the ambush, only to be beaten, sliced open, and shot in the head. Major Prasad's breath steams from her clenched teeth. Her guts are spilling through her bloody fingers. It's clear to you she's in shock. It's incredible she's still conscious.
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors?
What happened to you?
I got jumped by more of these foxes. I was sneaking up here. I got them all. But the last one got me with a skinning knife before I finished him. But I asked you a question, Rangers. Did anyone else make it?
Private Bell. She should be here soon.
Bell's a good kid. Thank you. You did well. Now...
She closes her eyes, grimacing, then fumbles in her knapsack.
Crap. I'm bleeding all over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado Springs. Establish a headquarters at Peterson Air Force Base. Support the Patriarch, no matter what. We do that, and the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. That brings me to the secret orders.
How secret? Who else knows about them?
Only me. Got them from General Woodson. When we first heard from the Patriarch, General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. We have to find them.
Angela? That's weird. I could have sworn she died. Oh, there we go. Wait, we thought Angela Death was killed on a mission to California.
No. She found her way home, then found out all her squad mates had died fighting. Cochise.
Sure, why not?
Probably why she volunteered for the advanced team mission. Got her away from her ghosts. Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go.
Oh boy. All right, her insides are coming out. She's clearly in shock. And pretty much all of these options revolve around her dying, so... This will help. You may feel a little drowsy.
All right, do it.
You administer an anesthetic, and she sinks back, eyes closing.
Oh, warm.
A few seconds later, she's gone. Man, what a downer. Expert Pipes. This small silver brooch is a collection of pipes. The inscription on the back reads, "Awarded to LK for musical excellence." Oh, Mangler. Point, shoot, duck. Well, at least we got something out of this. Fire, cold, and explosion damage. Elemental weapons ignore enemy armor entirely. The 3 elemental damage types are fire, cold, and explosive damage. Interesting. Rest in peace, Major Prasad. I'm gonna go talk to that cat. Major Tomcat. Cute. As you get closer, you see the cat has a dog tag rather than a collar, which is embossed with the name Tom. Well, we do have these cigarettes, so... Tom climbs down to you, eager for a smoke. You know what? I'm happy we now have a ranger cat, but that's all kinds of wrong. Major Tomcat fixes his steely gaze on you, then wiggles his tail expectantly. You deserve a scritch behind the hat, Major Tomcat. That is adorable. Let's get back to the mission, Ranger. Brygo's Big Vegas brand premium cigar. Jitter. Sounds like exactly the sort of thing we'd want to inject in our bodies. And more cigarettes. I'm sure Major Tomcat will be thrilled.
Hey, Jared, little brother, how goes that deluge of blood? You dry gulch them Hotlanders yet? Rastus! Jared's dead! They killed him! Gunned him down like a dog! What? No! No! If I ever catch who did this, they're dead! Every last one of them dead! You hear me? My brother will be avenged!
Sure. I look forward to seeing you try. Glass Nux. Intimidating, but the shards stink like old beer. And that brings us to the end of the tutorial level. Now, I should note, they've actually disabled the world map for the beta, apparently to avoid excessive spoilers. We're actually getting pretty close to the hour mark, and I do need to get this video online, so let's hit the pause button for now, and we'll pick up here next time, as we head to Colorado Springs, meet with the Patriarch, establish our new base, and hopefully fill out the rest of our squad. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love talking about Wasteland 3, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Facebook page, the official Twitter feed, the official store page, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Fig. Links are in the description.